There's no business like show business. Yes, it's time for the Breeders' Cup Mile preview here on all the W's at theraces.com. And no biz like showbiz could be the American star. On the other hand, this could be a European benefit. Let's have a look at the stats once again for this particular race, Barry. Let's hope no biz like showbiz doesn't win, otherwise I'll be singing.
Yes, X Factor really did miss out not getting you, didn't they? The biggest field of all average in all Breeders' Cup races, 13.2. Every year is about get the full field. Last Tycoon, the biggest price winner, one from over here. The biggest shortest price loser, Rock of Gibraltar. Average price winner about 10 to 1. Favourites, decent-ish percentage, but you do your money in some style. 2 odds on shots have both been beaten.
Strong European raid here. Excellent art. No biz like showbiz, of course, the stateside leading hope. And Jeremy also going. George Washington's in the race, but expected to run, of course, in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Here is the All the W's at theraces.com Breeders' Cup Mile form guide.
Dutch Art and also Excellent Art begin challenges. Up in front, Duke of Marmalade. Dutch Art makes a good move to come and join in. Also Astronomer Royal. Here's Cockney Rebel down the outside amongst horses. Excellent Art, far side, Duke of Marmalade. Cockney Rebel is hanging over to the near side. Excellent Art bursts through on the far side. Excellent Art, Cockney Rebel won't run straight up to the line. Excellent Art will go on and score.
No biz like showbiz runs to daylight on the outside. Now 1 furlong to go. Pays to dream, a late run in the final furlong. And here comes no biz like showbiz, who powers past the front runners and accelerates brilliantly. No biz like showbiz. Oh, he loves the grass. Top of the stretch, Jet Propulsion, English Colony, Cavafy's just in behind them. Aftermarket getting on track late. Trippy Storm is charging hard. They're coming to the finish, and here's Trippy Storm, English Colony, Aftermarket. Trippy Storm driving to the line, trying to hold off Aftermarket, and he did it. It is Trippy Storm who won it by a hard-fought half length over Aftermarket.
Coming to the 8th pole, Cosmonaut the leader by 2.5 lengths. Independent George, then Porum, and Porum is unleashing a rally at the 8th pole. Cosmonaut has the lead. Porum's trying to track him down. Final furlong of the Shadwell Mile. Cosmonaut on the inside, Porum on the outside. A driving finish. Cosmonaut and Porum. Porum gets up to take it by a head for Jamie Theriault.
Let's have a look at the betting then. Excellent Art at 3 to 1. Will he get the luck in running? Remember, there have been some desperately unlucky horses in the Breeders' Cup Mile over the years. I suppose Rock of Gibraltar would be the most obvious name. No biz like showbiz. Well, he's a Grade 1 winner on dirt who can do it on the turf. He can do it both ways. My kind of horse. Aftermarket at 7s. Kip Deval at 9s. One of the bigger price there is Trippy Storm, 20 to 1. And Jason, you could be tripping this weekend.
Certainly could be. Trippy Storm beat Aftermarket at Belmont. 4 from 8 overall lifetime as far as the turf is concerned. 100% as regards the dead mile trip. Now, if you've got Aftermarket in there at 7 to 1, some people are obviously thinking that the form can be turned around. I thought there was no fluke about that success at Belmont. And at the prices, I'd be willing to take a chance at around 20 to 1. The European contingent, we're always talking about Excellent Art. Has he been unlucky and the likes of, or is he not straightforward? Is he one of those who has to be ridden that way, and maybe Jamie Spencer's been made the scapegoat?
Yeah, I think it's tricky. We were talking beforehand, and Matt made a good point, saying that he's the sort who you could see charging late and just being unlucky
Rock of Gibraltar all over again.
And it's a very tight turf circuit at Monmouth. It's a traditional 7 furlong American circuit, so everything has to drop right. These horses have to see all the traffic lights have to be on green, otherwise you don't get up. The one that fascinates me from our side is Jeremy, even though
you can't honestly believe
with
Jeremy is a Group 1 horse.
The reason, yeah, but I think the mile in the States very often can go to a horse that's a 7 furlong horse who can sit reasonably handy. And I think he'd be better suited by a race that's going to be run there, sitting handy to the inside, and shouldn't enable him to get home. So I think Jeremy is a big price for the event. I just think he's a bet on price.
And arguably, Ryan Moore thought he should have won the Queen Anne when he hung right. Would that be a worry though? Left hand in Monmouth, hanging right.
Not really. I think there's enough hustle and bustle around there. I don't think. I mean, he's not going to have much of an option to hang right unless he's really on the outside of the field, and then it is a problem because he'll end up at the seaside.
And he also, I think that Ryan Moore was basically trying to beat George Washington on that occasion, forgetting about everything else in the contest, and he went and committed too soon. If he could ride the race again, he'd definitely sit on him. And of course, with the medication on, he's going to drop and get a perfect run into the race, hopefully.
Traditionally, of course, we don't think of the Americans knowing how to train turf horses. What about this no biz like showbiz, Barry? Just have a quick mention. A Grade 1 winner on dirt, trying to do it on turf, seems just as good. A huge, great bull of a horse, but only 2 American 3-year-olds have won the Breeders' Cup Mile on turf. War Chant, who was the other? Lure, well done.
Won twice, Mike Smith, Shug McGahey. The problem with Nobo's not like showbiz. He's only beaten 3-year-olds, and he won a nose when he went in the Kent Breeders' Cup at Delaware Park. Last time it was absolutely a bunch of rubbish he beat there. He was running past trees. He could be capable, but he just strikes me as the sort of American horse that switches to turf when his dirt career is clearly not going to hit the top.
And I hope that was clear for you. Let's have a look at the Breeders' Cup selections then for the Breeders' Cup Mile on turf. Jeremy for Faulkner. God, gets worse than that, I tell you. You wait till the Breeders' Cup turf comes along. And Trippy's Storm for Jason Weaver at a price. Going to be a big price each way, maybe. Win, place and show. Trippy Storm for the Weaver.